training that he was doing yesterday. All right. Today, here we go. $33 million deal, 4 plexes and large apartments. Come on, sir. Man, the myth, the legend. Mr.
Yeah, we got a
Antonio
lot to talk about. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
All right.
I was working with Melissa yesterday. I've been working on Melissa's thing all day yesterday, or I started about 1 o'clock. And I just, we got a lot to do. We have a lot to do, a lot more work than what I wanted to do. So you'll hear that maybe someone on this call when I see Melissa ready to talk and stuff. In addition to that, let's see. First day of school for a lot of you Houstonians. It's first day of school. A lot of you Houstonians. Arshia, I believe, is homeschooling now. Is this correct, Arshia?
Yes, sir.
All right, get ready for that, because don't tell nobody, but ATS Kids is ready. I'll release it here almost ASAP. Don't tell nobody. Yes, don't tell nobody, but it's ready. I have been, I like delaying stuff on purpose. I like delaying stuff on purpose and move my collar just in case they start hitting microphones. I like delaying stuff. We got to talk about apartment complexes because September 30th cometh.
40 days left, brother. 40 days exactly.
40 days left. 40 days left. I want to offer, contingently offer some opportunities, but I'm not sure yet, but maybe. Let me give you an agenda of what we're going to be doing for the next few weeks. For today, I'm going to start introducing all this stuff, and then you'll hear me talk about the deal, because it's so hard to find a AAA plus bank. That was a difficult task because Melissa said Wells Fargo, but when I looked at it said Wells Fargo had went down to AAA minus, but it was 2 years ago, so maybe they AAA plus today. So we got to go to Wells Fargo. Probably is going to be our goal or our agenda. Apparently, I don't bank at any AAA plus banks. Maybe Capital One. I didn't check.
Really?
Apparently, I have. Yeah.
So are credit unions considered AAA banks, or is it because it says credit union, it's not considered a bank?
Credit union, not a bank.
Yeah, and I think I want to say Navy Federal was, I looked and it was AA or something. I can't remember right now, but it wasn't. Apparently, AAA plus banks are not that easy to find. JP Morgan and Wells Fargo seems to top that list. And here in America, there's a bunch of international. So in order to get that $33 million deal done, it needs to be a AAA plus bank needs to guarantee the $33 million funds. And that's outside of the cash on hand that needs to be added. So you have to have a great next couple of days. We're going to do pretty much all large deals. I'm going to do you a solid favor. I'm going to show you the ropes, the ins and outs. So today, I'm going to talk a lot about business finance. I'm going to talk a lot about business finance. And then tomorrow, and today, so write this down, guys. I'm going to do business finance. There's no doubt about it, because Melissa's problem is business finance. And then we're going to do real estate, which depends. That's real estate finance, creative financing, traditional financing, or personal financing. It just depends on how we discuss these things, but that's getting ready to happen. But we're not just going to talk about, we're going to start with a fourplex. I just made an offer on a fourplex yesterday. So I will have you all be a part of that process.
Woo!
Be a part of that process. Thank you. Be a part of that process. But my goal is to buy one fourplex a month, and we're going to talk about that for the next 36 months. I want to buy one fourplex a month. Please write that down, Grace, because I want to talk about it. I want to tell you why. Antoine would like the reason why. It fits his.
I know why.
All right, so I want to do that for sure. I just got paid. Okay, I like that. Okay, it was just $50, but I like it.
Hey, I got some money I got to send to you too.
Yes,
it's from Shelley.
I remember.
It hit, so I got to get some information from you, sir.
I remember. I started contacting a few of y'all yesterday. It's a bunch of y'all, so I will. You will get contacted. I'll probably finish in the next 48 hours. You will get contacted, and then I want to do like a little call. It won't be permanent. Just like once or twice, but most of y'all interactions with your micro business would be both and. It'll a triple and. It'll be through email, through text, through everything, plus through group calls, plus we'll talk one-on-one as well. Whatever we got to do. I'm already Katrina. Katrina, will you unmute your mic and tell them how you have been blessed? Don't tell them what I did, though. Don't tell them what I did. Don't tell them what I did.
I have been truly blessed, and I just cried when I was blessed with what I needed to prosper, what my business needed to prosper. And I'm just so grateful. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Hold on real quick. Yes. Yeah, clap for that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Katrina.
Thank you.
Next stop, multi-millionaire, billionaire.
Well, if she do what I say, and I got on her too. If she do what I say, and she's got some tasks. If she does what I say, which she has been doing what I say, if she does what I say, what will happen is not only if I build her stuff the way I am, she gonna end up partnering with me.
All right.
Partnering with me, because what she's doing is in an element of my personal life. Basically, she has a business, Janice, and I was like, no. Well, if she's been listening, you know what? Hold on, Katrina. This is a go somewhere real quick when you can. Are you dressed? Or you got on your moo-moo? Which one of you?
Not the moo-moo, sir.
Okay, all right.
Not the moo-moo, sir.
Keep your camera off. It's all right. Keep your camera off. But go somewhere where you can talk. She said something yesterday, or I think it was yesterday when we talked. No, whatever. It doesn't matter. She said something sometime 48 hours ago. And I want you, Katrina, to say, it's when you said, I've been sleeping. Go ahead. Give you a little reminder.
Yes, I realized that I had been sleeping on my potential and my potential for my businesses that I have. Because since I've been listening to you guys and listening to Antonio, I have been able to put more numbers together with my business, where I could have made more than $1 million a year if I would have sat down and adjusted those numbers. And I didn't have to produce much product to even be at $1 million. So, I've been completely sleeping on what I've been doing.
So, I was waiting on it. I was like a lion, just waiting on the gazelle to come out. As soon as she called me, she said, oh my God. And this was right after that class, whatever day I did remember those 5 master principles y'all need to learn, financial principles, and it was very detailed. It was long, but it was extremely detailed. Well, she caught that, and she was like, oh my God, I'm sitting on $1 million right now. I've been sleeping on myself. I can be a millionaire. And I went, well, let me hear how you do it. And she did the numbers, and I was like, well, that's easy. And she was like, I got this brand. I said, no, you don't. That's not what you have at all. You're in e-commerce. You just don't know it. you need to master e-commerce. If you master, this is what I told her, if you master e-commerce, you don't even need employees. Your money will be on autopilot. Somebody needs to hear this.
Yes.
You
did
just
say
sit back, twirl your toes, and money come in.
Yes.
I got paid 3 times this morning. 3 times this morning. I got paid 3 times this morning. And if I check, and none of them were from podcasts. Oh no, one of them was. $341 came from podcasts. No, never mind. One of them was. And just sit back and let the money roll in. So e-commerce is a big deal for me on the personal side because it's how I like to get paid. I'm trying to get y'all to hear something.
Amen.
I like to see where people have left money, and then I'll start a whole stream of income. It'll be a new business, but no, it's not a business, Antoine. It's a micro business. I just need this to do what I say. And I don't try to make a lot of money. Can I give y'all my little secret formula I love to do?
Please.
We're gonna need our calculator. This is what I attempt to do. Y'all ready? Every time I start a micro business, I say the same thing. So I wonder if I can split this into 12. That means 12 different products, 12 different streams, 12 different something. It doesn't matter. And just make $77 a day, 12 times. You already do. I was going to say, share your screen, Grace. You already do. Now tell them out loud what that formula is.
So you said share $77 12 times.
Yes, and of course we want to multiply it by years. No, don't show them yet. What would that look like on paper? 12 times 77 times 365.
Oh, yes. Oh my goodness.
12 times 77 times 365.
My goodness. Oh, sir.
Let's
Watch yourself.
See if Anthony and Lucas like that behavior.
Watch it.
Now watch this here.
Where did the 12 times come from?
Because it's 12 different streams of income. See, I don't want to do the 70 times once. Okay, all right. Now, hold on. Stop your screen, Grace. Did that sound like I just made that up?
No, because you never, well, you do make stuff up, but you are strategic about everything you make up. So, yeah.
This is what I try to do. I try to do with my video games. If I could just get, see, here's the deal, because it's not hard to make $77 a day.
Now, did you just come up with 77 or
No.
you 77 came from somewhere?
It's what I was doing with the ads on the video games. And I was like, man, I can't get past $77 a day. So I was like, fine, I won't get past $77 a day. I'll just make another game. Oh man, I'm trying to, today's going to be really good, y'all. Today is going to be really, really, really good because I have a lot of things to reveal to y'all behind the scenes, step-by-step guides, the things you pay people for. I'm going to talk about it again, but I'm going to tell you something, not today, but maybe tomorrow or something. I'm going to teach you how to run the numbers on an apartment complex.
Woo! Woo! Yes.
Yes.
My whole deal is, because you know, me and numbers, we get along. My deal is, how do you know when those numbers work? That's the other thing I need to know.
No, that's a good question. The numbers.
When it's 80% occupancy, it always works.
That's true too. Numbers always work, Grace. You can get rid of that thought process, because if the numbers don't work, they're always not gonna work.
Okay, let me rephrase.
No, I get exactly what you're saying, but this,
okay.
I want to get you to see that the numbers always work. You have a fantastic question. It's why I'm saying it this way. I just need you to think about it differently.
Okay.
Let's just all pause for a moment and let's all receive. You don't make the numbers work. The numbers always work. They either always not working or they always are working. It's very important. And I know that's common sense, but it's foundation to what I want to springboard to, Grace. And here is the thing you're missing, and it's going to make you feel better. Wealthy people make sure those numbers work when they buy and when they sell at the same time upon day one. So now, Grace, I want you to ask your same question, but with that new information, I want you to frame it now. When you say, I just want to know how to make the numbers work, you should be saying, I want to know how to make money when I purchase. That's how you make the numbers work.
Okay.
Because if your numbers work, but they don't work when you bought it, don't buy it. That's another mentor. That's somebody else. I did not get into business to make money 4 years from now.
Okay. That's what.
Upon purchasing, I want to have made money.
There you go. Numbers work in my brain mean, Reb, how I know this is a good deal? That's what I was really trying to ask.
Can you see how I'm answering this now?
Yes.
Because I heard that numbers always work, but I want you to make money upon purchasing. See, that's it. Don't worry, I'm gonna walk y'all right through it. It means this. There's a couple of ways to do that. One obvious way is buying equity immediately. This thing is already cash flowing, and there's equity in it. Now I made money twice upon purchasing. See, I'm only going to tell you if we're going to buy a fourplex, and we're going to start with the four first, because if it's easy to get, it's easy to lose too. I want y'all to remember that, but I got to start somewhere with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If it's easy to get, it's easy to lose. If we buy a fourplex, and upon purchasing that fourplex, I then say, or Melissa says, well, Antonio, this is going to be good. When you get in there and you fix it up, and then you get in there and you add these amenities, then you'll be able to raise the rents as soon as you're done. As soon as you raise the rents, you find new tenants, and then those new tenants, you're going to make money. That's a bad deal. That's, first off, it's too many variables. Secondly, I don't want to wait that long. That ain't what I got into business for. I'm trying to buy cash flow up front. So can you see, you see, I told you asked a good question, Grace. So you would say, man, I want to know how the number, Grace, the numbers work when you know you bought cash flow.
Okay.
Is it making sense now?
Yeah.
They don't teach y'all that. If you have any financial background whatsoever, if you just been beat up in business, you know I am making sound sense right now. Sound sense. I don't want to buy no problems. If I wanted to buy a problem, I would buy a single family household. I want to buy cash flow. That's all I want to do. And if the cash flow happens to have equity in it, well, look at me. I made money twice upon closing. Can you see it? I bought cash flow and I bought equity. So now upon buying, upon spending money, I made money.
Right, because you're gonna pull that equity out of there.
Oh yeah,
immediately.
See,
I know what's getting ready to happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that equity is my equity now. I don't need that. Look, I don't need the equity sitting up there. I gotta pull that.
Pull it out.
I gotta pull that. Go buy another one. You understand? This is why. All right. So this is great question, Grace, and we're gonna talk about that. We're not just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give y'all. As a matter of fact, all of you need to go to. We're gonna go to this link later in great detail. Okay, y'all got me. We're going to go to this link later in great detail. So, everybody with me? Okay, I got your message too, Melissa. We're going to go in this link later in great detail. Well, let me just do it anyway. We're going to go to this link later in great detail. Right there. Read it, Grace.
That says Fannie Mae selling guide rental income. Okay, now.
We're going to go through this link later in great detail. And then I even told you, go to the general requirements for document rental income. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. This, we may, if I have time, we do it today, but we may not. Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae is trusted. Well, I don't trust Fannie Mae because it's Fannie Mae, but Fannie Mae is a trusted government resource. Do you understand what I'm saying? That don't mean I trust it because, you know, they're responsible for 18-year-old kids. Yes. You know, having $15 million in debt. I want you to go download this full guide. Don't worry about that right now, though. Right here, general requirements for documenting rental income. And this is important. You get all this stuff here, right? Bam, 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 bam. Like, oh my God, look. You can go through and read all this. However, so you say, Antonio, so what's the purpose of this? And this, now we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, but right here, rental income calculation worksheets. Then you come and you're going to open it up. And, oh, well, it's okay. Hold on.
Excuse me, Antonio.
Yes, sir.
Is this the same for a multi-unit as a single? Because I've noticed at the top of it, it said single family. I picked right up on it.
No doubt. It is it's for all of them. But
Okay.
most certainly here, and no, I'll show it to you right here. So here's single, and then here's 2 to 4. Here's 4 properties. Here's up to 10, and then there's some for even business, even more. See it right? It's probably a little small for y'all, but it's 2 to 4 unit.
Thank you. I just saw it when you pulled it up there. I
got you. The reason why this is important, and I know my people like Phil are going to appreciate what I'm saying. The reason why this is important, I got to pull up a spreadsheet now because I downloaded the thing. We're going to go over this later. We don't have time for this, right? Well, we got time for it, but yeah, I don't have enough foundation for me to even, you know, for me to even talk about it in a great detail. But here is the, let me move this out the way. Here is the thing I just downloaded. It said, it had a hyperlink and it said 1037. Here's form 1037. You're going to take this to your CPA. You do taxes. Subtract the total expenses. Let me blow this up for y'all a little bit. Subtract the total expenses, add back insurance expense, add back mortgage interest paid, all this stuff. You're going to fill out all of these. You're going to fill out all of these. I'm shrinking it down now, but you fill out all of these. You're just going to follow line by line. Is this difficult? Yes. It's why I gave y'all a difficult personal financial budget. But let me tell you why you're doing this. Because guess how y'all doing y'all taxes right now? You say, ooh, IRS, I made this much money. IRS says good. You say, but IRS, I spent everything I made. Give me a tax return. IRS says, fine. There you go. You got it. But you say, I make $50 million. But then they say, well, that's good, Phil. If you can just send in your taxes and we can get you approved for a loan. And then when you go send in your taxes, they look at your taxes and say, wait a minute. You reported a loss. Uh-oh. 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 Wait a minute. There is the big difference between the middle class and the wealthy. If I show y'all my taxes right now, one of them I owe $125,000 in taxes. Pay very close attention. If you want to play in the real estate game and retire, you got to pay to play. Listen to me very well. You got to pay your taxes. Because if you do not, when it's time for you to get approved, and I'm going to go through a whole section, it's going to be a whole day in which I just tell y'all how to get your credit score to look like Adonis. This real talk. Like, just get on my worst day, I use my credit irresponsibly. You hear me? It's just terrible. Not irresponsibly as a spender, but irresponsibly as a business buyer. What you have to do, Janice, is you have to tell them you actually make money and your taxes have to prove it. But everybody here, and you all know it, I came from the same place all y'all came from. White, black, Jew, or Gentile, we got the same mama, same grandmother. We got the same church members, same mom. We got the same. They all said, girl, get them deductions so you can get that. And we all looked at the little green line and said, well, $700 ain't enough. Let's try to get into $300 tax return. I mean, $3,000 tax return. I got my hand up first.
Yep.
Who tried to get the maximum tax return?
Yes.
That's going to keep you out of real estate. It's like this, y'all. Do you want $3,000 back, or do you want $3,000 per door?
The latter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, per door.
So what y'all are being taught is keeping you from being funded. As far as I'm concerned, of all, was it 79 classes? That is the most useful thing I have taught. The most useful thing I have taught. We're going to go through it, but I'm just introducing it right now. So please save that link. And then also there is a huge, Katrina, I did get your email this morning. Good job. Of course, after I say good job, I'm going to tell you, now go do better. Because that's what I do to Grace every day. Like, that's why she laughing. that's what I do. That's what I did. They did a good job. Go do better. I don't want your best. I want legendary. I want legendary. Absolute legendary. I just put in there the guide. Now, here's the deal. This is what Anthony like. This is what he talking about. He say he get to the weeds. This is what he talking. I went straight to the
already
weeds.
got downloaded. I might read it if I get bored right now.
Right here is a 1,243 page document. I just put it in the chat, but don't worry about it. It's also part of that website right here. Fannie Mae selling guide, Fannie Mae single family published guide, August 3rd, 2022. Just it's perfect. It'll go up to 4 units too, because 4 units is technically residential. And it's 1,243 pages. I promise y'all, by the time, like, you just look at this, by the time y'all leave here, occupancy types, loan to value ratios. This stuff Phil used to do way back in the 80s. Combined loan to value, home equity loan to value ratios, subordinate financing, limited cash out refinances transactions. You say, Antonio, what about, it's here. And this is the most recent published version.
That was last week.
That was last week. So when I tell y'all, I close this. That's what you do. You make sure you invite like-minded people. Like, I nothing to do with that. You know, I'm still streaming on YouTube. I can't wait to September 30th because I want it off. Or I look forward to wait till September 30th. Well, I want it off. But I really want to do is I don't want to stream it no more. I want to put each class on Mexit News and force y'all to go to Mexit News for the replay. Is what I really want to do. That's what I really want to do. That makes business sense. That sounds exactly like Antonio. Is what I really want to do. But I promised that my problem is, Phil, I made a vow I'll do it to September 30th. And as much as my ego wants me to stop, I shouldn't have opened my mouth and said what I was going to do. So I got to wait.
Exactly. And the deal, since it's September 30th, we're going to have one in place before you be sending us to Netflix and all that. No. Exactly. You're going to walk us through this thing and hold our hand, and we're going to be able to get down after that.
Well, I'm starting today. I'll start today. We're going to learn how to run the numbers. Like, you're going to learn that there are people who make money in real estate just doing the little PowerPoint presentations. Y'all going to learn to do all of that. Y'all are about to take. Grace, what was the maximum amount of money you remember us spending for real estate? As a company?
44,000?
44,000. Like that ain't total. This in one transaction. Armando Montalago. What was the name? That's the guy on Flip My House or whatever. That's on HGTV. But what was the name of his company?
Oh,
Whatever. I
something
know
with a
like,
wolf in it.
Yeah, it was like wolf something. I don't know. Whatever. Armando Montalago, $44,000. So at very minimum, I'm about to take you out through Wolfpack. There you go. Wolfpack. That's what it was. At very minimum, I'm about to take you out through in the next 2 weeks a $44,000 class. And it's just going to keep going and keep going and keep going. And you probably won't hear anything Armando Montalago related because that was all single family. And I don't have time for single family. So you probably won't hear anything about that. You probably won't. So why don't I like single family? But for one, I like buying cash flow. So if I do buy a single family, it's going to be a distressed property. There's no doubt about it. I need a distressed property. I need a distressed owner because when I buy, I need to make a lot of money. This is so I know we're supposed to act like we're not shocked that I'm saying this, but this is so against middle-class thinking that you have no real concept of making tens of thousands of dollars when you spend money at the same time. You have no real concept of this because it's not a middle-class practice or conversation. Most of you have never sat down while eating SpaghettiOs and had, everybody talk about money. Everybody just don't talk about money properly. But everybody talk about money. So while you were sitting down eating SpaghettiOs and Cheerios, you didn't say, you know what you should do, Law? When you spend that money, you should make about 10 grand. Like when? No, I mean like the day you spend it. Because the only real response to that is how? That don't make no sense. But yes, it does. Yes, it does. So that's that. We'll come back to it. I'm going to do that. Plus, we're going to tell you how to do the credit game. The credit game is, I wish Adonia was here. Is she here?
She is.
Okay, good. The credit. Let me just introduce that. There's a way to get approved for everything,
So
every
it does
time.
make perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is always the how.
Say that last part again. It makes perfect sense. What?
I said it always makes perfect sense. My issue is always the how.
Oh, yes. Yes, always the how. And that's what we're going to do over the next at least 2 weeks. I promise you, every day is going to be something with $33 million deal, something with real estate. She's saying, nice, I'm listening intently. Remind me, I said, okay, got you. Yes, got you. Let me copy and paste this to myself. Copy and paste this to myself. All right, I got it now. I wrote it down. I'm going to show you how. There's no doubt about it. That's the easy part because I'm going to be selfless and just say this, and that. Two more things before I switch to Melissa. Thing number one, credit. There's a way to get approved for everything, but you have to have the way you're going to understand it. This isn't what I mean, but the way you're going to understand it is you're going to have a certain amount of revolving account, certain amount of this, certain amount of that. That's not what I really mean, but you've heard it said that way before. Here's what I really mean. Between your taxes and between your credit, you are being judged, monitored for your wantingness. And you are under a microscope, and your microscope needs to look well each time. For instance, let's say you have decent credit, but you're not using your credit. I'm not telling you can't get approved, but you're going to have a lot of inquiries to get approved. I just went through that because you're looking good on one side by not having much debt, but you're looking terrible on the other side by not managing active debt. Remember, the banks don't care about your debt. If the banks cared about your debt, how on earth is the United States government still in business? Let's just think about that for a moment. If the banks cared about debt, how is Netflix $250 billion in debt? Snapchat still has not recorded a single profit. Grace, do me a favor, Google top tech companies with the highest debt and just share your screen.
I have a question with that.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm going into that tech realm, should that be my aspiration? Because I really want to turn a profit.
You need to make as much debt as possible. You hear me? What do you want to be rich, right? You talking about like wealthy?
I'm trying to be wealthy.
Okay, well then
I want wealth on wealth. I want to be so wealthy that I know I may or may not have kids, but let me tell you, nephews and nephews, they better be taken care of.
You want to be like Oprah, no kids, but all these all y'all my sons and daughters.
There you go. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. I got you. All my children. I understand. Then you want a lot of debt. A whole lot of debt. Melissa right now is doing a deal to get him $33 million of debt. Because you need a lot of debt, but somebody else got to pay for it.
Amen. I have it pulled up, sir, when you're ready.
You pull it up right now because in order to press this next point, I need them to see that y'all been bamboozled. That's fine. I don't care which link you pick on, Grace. Don't matter to me. I just want y'all to see how these folk cut y'all off for $9 late. There you go. Wait. No. I'll show you what you do. But you can just hold on. You can just hit deny. Just hit the little X. Now right there, you can just hit. Oh, they ain't gonna let you do it.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
All right, just go to cookie consent. Now on the left is a whole tab. Go to necessary cookies. Always acting. I go to general information. You can go to confirm my choices.
There we go.
There we go. In the name of cookies. Get out of here. I'll be tracking her.
Here we go.
AT&T is in how much debt, Grace? Billions of dollars.
147.2 billion.
Cut you off for your late phone bill.
Watch it.
Y'all see all that debt? Don't matter. I'm not talking about bad about these companies. Can you see all the debt? This was 2 years ago. Okay, thank you so much. Actually, it was May 2020. You stop it, Grace. Debt is good. Can y'all see the difference between what you taught and what's actually happening?
Oh yeah.
Debt is good.
What does that debt signify from this company?
Oh, it's the best question I've gotten in a long time, sir.
Right, because how is it that they could AT&T will cut me off if I, $120 bill. They're gonna cut me off, my services off, but you with $147.2 billion of debt.
Because y'all all been lied to. Y'all been bamboozled, hoodwinked.
Does my bill pay their debt? Is that what it is?
What you think? Your bill will just pay their debt. Right now, AT&T, last time I checked, uses 12% of their total revenue just for research and development. So your bill don't just pay their bills. Your bill pay for them to sell you 20 years from now.
I just want to replace the whole entire research and development department at T-Mobile because they ain't got no brain. What they come up with, let me tell you.
For real. Like now, this is important. Y'all been lying to. Debt is good. You're never going to be wealthy without debt. Debt is good. Right now, Daniel's like, oh my God, right?
Good debt is good.
Right. Because, well, what's a good debt? I'm going to tell you two answers. One of them's too real. The real answer is anything that makes you money is an appreciating asset or an income producing asset is good debt. That's the real answer. The Antonio other answer is as long as somebody else paying for it, it's a good debt. That's also the truth. If you go and put your child into college, now we all know investing in college is a depreciating investment. I don't care what y'all think. You are lying. We got enough data to know you fibbing. My grandma don't want me to tell y'all lying. We got enough data to know that we are not getting our return on investments for college no more. It's not happening. We got enough data. That's a depreciating investment. However, as long as your customers pay for that college fund, it was a good investment. Good job. You did a good job. You did a good job. If you go courtside seats at the Lakers, so that's a depreciating asset. I mean, unless you just doing courtside so you can make sure that you meeting, folk that you're gonna do deals with. Now it's an appreciating asset for sure. That's the whole point of getting courtside. But besides that, if somebody else is paying your debt, you win it. Here's why you've been lied to, because the Federal Reserve, as soon as they generate a dollar, they generate a dollar of debt. Share that screen again, Grace. Can you still got that link put up? So
Yes.
here's what it really means. This is what that screen really means. For you, you saw debt. For me, I saw money in circulation. What I saw was AT&T got $147.2 billion moving. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. Okay, you can stop now, Grace.
Okay, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
For your daily consumer, right? Is that how they're looking at credit card debt that way?
Yeah, yes. Yes. As a daily consumer, you having debt is terrible, yucky. The bank is gonna throw up at you. You got monkeypox. You're stigmatized by COVID. Whatever stupid, ignorant thing that we do, that's the way the bank look at you. But Visa, who owns your debt, the bank says, y'all doing real good, Visa. Y'all got a lot of folk in debt. Did y'all see it? If you're a consumer, you are nasty, yucky, ill. But if you own the debt, God, you're a great citizen of these United States. I know y'all don't like this, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Go ahead, Phil.
Well, on a bank's balance sheet, loans are an asset. Deposits are a liability. Can you service the debt is the question that the bank will ask you about your debt.
That's absolutely right. So if your taxes say you make money but spend it all, you're not getting approved for nothing. You're not getting approved for nothing. And most of you entrepreneurs don't have a job. So guess what they're going to ask y'all for? If you can just send us in your last 2 years of tax returns, Antonio, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, see it? That's why they do that. You can say whatever you want. You can. I almost want to pull up my tax return just so I can see, just so y'all can see the pain you got to go through. The pain you got to go through just to get these things done. And let me just say this one thing. Get ready, Melissa, in 2 minutes. I want to say this one thing. because has this been helpful so far? I'm trying to shift your whole thinking.
Yes,
Yes.
it has. Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, very helpful.
Your thinking is inappropriate. It has nothing to do with you. If I tell you, you got to be careful of who y'all listen to. If you listen to Grant Cardone, if you listen to Gary Vee, that's respectable because they don't make the bulk of their money teaching. But I don't really know what some of these other guys make their money at. I didn't say their name. But if you travel the world and the bulk of your income comes from seminars, you cannot be my mentor. Let me help y'all even more. Most real estate companies, most people who train in real estate slickly shifted their business model to seminar company, teaching about how they bought real estate. If your bulk of your money comes from teaching, why would I listen to you? You're nothing but a college professor at this point. I need a practitioner. I need somebody really connoting. You know, like real talk. Because when I'm teaching, my job is to keep you a sheep. I'm fit to get in trouble.
Wait, say that again.
When I'm teaching, my job, my gift is teaching. So you typically see me in a teaching role, but that don't mean I make my money from teaching. I give away y'all too much stuff for free to be making my money from. This is a terrible business model. I go out, I go learn, I come back and I say, all right, y'all, this is what's happening right now. I'm ethically bribing you to be long-term customers with me. Everybody's trying to make money. I'm just doing it by saying
we want to be long-term partners.
Exactly.
With you.
Exactly.
We want to
Exactly.
I'm watching you. I want you to know that.
That's it. I'm mad because I thought I've been doing the right thing, no matter creditors like me so much. Yeah, they love you. Y'all hear that? Adonia got the 840. She's got all the stuff. If you are a consumer with debt, you are yucky. Yucky. And what happens, and I will show you right now how much you have no power. Take Adonia, 840 credit score. Adonia says, I want to buy another house. You know how much trouble they're gonna give Adonia? She's been faithful. She's been faithful. She's done everything she was supposed to do. This is what they're gonna say, Adonia. Well, how much you got left on the house you got? Well, we lived here. And we see you refinance recently. Everything okay? I tell you what. Give me your social again. Let us run and let's just see everything going on. All right, Adonia, you're doing good. You're managing all your money well. Great job. How's your income? Has it increased? Because what we see here is you have enough income to have everything you have. You've got 10 months reserves with everything, so that's good. And I see to where you have enough to have another high loan, but we're concerned, Adonia, because we wanted you to have 10 times what you're currently managing, but now you need 20 times what you're currently managing. Because you're asking for another loan.
Really? You just made me mad. Really? Really? I mean, because my equity is good. My equity went up. Really? See, I'm not following no more rules. Y'all gonna see me in jail. I'm getting ready to be a crook. I'm sorry.
It's the truth. It is the truth. Yeah. They're gonna say, well, don't you? They want to see 10 months. But when she go ask for another one, and I say, well, don't you? You're reaching high. You're asking for $1 million loan. Do you have $10 million in collateral? This is what's going to happen. Because they want 10 times per each thing they're lending. Can she produce it? Yeah. But look at the disrespect on that, though. That ain't how they come at me. They asking her way too many. Right now, I will show you, man. Look, man. Right now. I'm doing this just to make Adonia feel better about this here. Just to make Adonia. I am. Look.
I'm mad.
I'm doing this just to make. This is what I just did. I just bought a lot of purchases. I was like, "Ooh, I can't pass that up." Swipe. Y'all hear me? Swipe. You gonna max it out? Sure, I'm gonna max it out. Swipe. Why are you maxing it out? I'm not paying for it. So I got hit. This is Antonio's actual credit score today. I'm refreshing the page just so you know I ain't playing. 691, 711, and these haters over here. They are always the biggest haters. Experian is the worst haters on the planet Earth. Look, 691. I just dropped 60 or 70 points. 691, 711, and look, 86. You know, look, this I'm gonna refresh it again. This ain't Photoshop. Y'all out here trying to have good credit. Not me. You know why? Look, this is why the Experian don't like me. Because I got 103% on the credit card. This will be paid off in 30 and 60 days. And then it's gonna jump up to an 800 to a 797. And then these haters are gonna be something like a 720, these little haters. They are the biggest. Nobody likes Experian. Nobody likes Experian. Nobody. And they not finna ask me no. Right now, I got unlimited approval with those credit scores.
And didn't Experian, weren't they the ones who got in trouble with the big data breach thing that they had?
They always get in trouble. Don't listen to them. They always get in trouble. They always get in trouble. All of them get in trouble. All of them get in trouble. Y'all hear me? All of them. My point is, my credit score go from 797 to 690. I don't care. It just depends on what I'm buying. I'm trying to free y'all in this. Adonia, did that help you a little bit? I know it made you squirm, but did it help you a little bit to know that when I tell you forget y'all credit, I really mean that? Like, I'm
gonna stop paying my balances. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let them earn a little interest so they can think, oh, I like her, because that's probably why I just got a 17. I went to, I don't know, 25,000 on a credit card because I decided not to pay a payment. Actually, I was gonna pay it off. Now I'll just pay half of it. So because they got a little bit of interest, they like, ooh, look it, we gonna give you some more credit. So then add some more to my credit. I got it now. I'm getting ready to be, you know what? Y'all not gonna like me. I'm getting ready to be, I'm not gonna like me, but I'm gonna do stuff that I'm not comfortable doing. That's it. I'm done.
Right now in Texas, Adonia with a $25,000 limit can buy a $250,000 duplex, fourplex right now.
Could you repeat that, sir, please?
Yes, sir.
I didn't hear that quite.
I got you. I'll give you a real example. The offer I just made yesterday was a $318,000 apartment complex, fourplex in Houston. Can't remember where. In Houston, $318,000 the asking price. I got to go view it whenever Melissa tells Deanna I got to go view it. $318,000. Traditionally, yeah, hear me? All I need is 11%. I need 1% for earnest money. That's $3,000. And then, or it's gonna be like $3,100 just to hold the property. And then I'm gonna need 10% down to secure the property. I'm not gonna worry about closing because I'm gonna tell the seller, you paying closing costs. I'm not worried about closing. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I did all this, you doing this. You understand? Because I'm just telling you how don't get into negotiations with me. It's really not pretty. Then Adonia's got, what's that? 10,000. Adonia has that on a credit card. This is what I do. I'll go, fine, swipe. And now I didn't put $17,000 on the credit card real quick. That ain't what I did. What I did was use my credit card as a business card to buy a fourplex. And I let those 4 doors pay my credit card off.
Come on, sir.
And we're going to have that class too, right?
That's what I'm introducing it now. We start that tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the last thing I feel do is
all I need to do is put down $17,000.
That's it. That's it. And I ain't even giving you the deal I ain't even told y'all yet. I'm about to open up to Melissa. She about to talk, we're about to work some things out. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is recap what I just said. Yeah, Antoine, I don't know.
have a question.
Come on.
Since I'm at work, I was checking to see if the book that you was talking about, the housing cost something or other, if you had put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah, put it in the chat. I have Grace send it to you.
Oh, please, because I was told about because there's no need for me to hide. I'm learning how to take it all off. I'm stricken. I'm learning. But my daughter was telling me about some housing, something that I need to do so that I could try to get me situated. And like I said before, I've been really, really leery about stuff. So I just wanted to ask that question.
Okay. No, I got you. By the time you're very welcome. Listen to me. If y'all are, Adonia, look at the screen again. Hopefully you ain't driving. I'm gonna let Adonia answer a question first, and then I'm gonna respond to what she said. Just I want you to know I'm refreshing it because I don't want y'all to think that's Photoshop. I'm refreshing. Adonia, this is Experian. Can y'all see Experian highlighted? You're looking at Experian, all this stuff here. Adonia, I'm 103% overutilized with Experian. When I get that down to 10% or less, Adonia, from your experience, how high do these scores go up to?
You to 10%?
If I get it down to 10%, how high do these scores jump?
Like you said, I don't like Experian too. You're gonna see a good 80 plus, if not more.
And
Seriously.
I know she's telling the truth because I lost 80 plus in 1 month. This is going to go to a 700, and this is going to go to an 800 because that's where it was, and this is going to go to a 797 because that's where it was. This was at 797. This was at 802, and I never even pay attention to these losers. Freaking losers. Nobody likes Experian, y'all.
So
Nobody.
Antonio, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So the building was 318,000.
Yes, sir.
So what if you leverage that much equity out your house and let them pay?
That's
See,
one option for sure. See, that's one option. But here's what I did though. Y'all ready? Because now I'm going to put in Sandra's question to it. I'm not paying that money, Janice. First of all, I ain't used my VA loan.
Go ahead, talk now. You talked about that VA loan. I'm going to say, you know, I'm all over.
I'm using my VA loan to buy this fourplex. And y'all ready? I'm getting down payment assistance.
What?
I could have come out of pocket.
What?
Where is it done yet? Where is it done?
How
Where
you
is
get
it
down
done?
payment assistance?
Because down payment assistance is for everybody.
Explain. I'm sorry. Explain. Explain.
That's why I said I need to
I purposely picked a zip code that down payment assistance is high in, and I purposely picked a fourplex that offers down payment assistance. And I'm a disabled veteran. Help me, white people. Help me, please. Help me. I am not paying nothing. They might pay me to buy this thing.
Are there more apartment complexes in this
Yes,
area?
Yes, sir, there is.
And what zip code would that be, young man?
Oh, yeah, I give you the zip code for sure. I give you the zip code for sure. Oh, I wrote it down yesterday. The zip code is... Okay, I'll find. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Cause I just put the zip code down
We'll
yesterday.
hold you to it.
No, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this first one, and then release the Kraken.
I'm gonna teach you how to do it right here. Hold on, I'm typing in. I got the address down.
What I'm understanding, although I'm in California, so we ain't got nothing. I mean, even the worst places are expensive, but
yeah.
I'm a Google. I can go on there and say in my area where the zip codes are. Okay, you now I like you today.
You go expand your mind. You don't gotta operate in California. Operating with operating there.
Yeah, well, she's also an agent and trying to be a broker in California too, and I'm counting on it because I'm sure enough gonna have her as my broker agent in California. You
it's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Look at watch this here. I just zip code Bay Area. Down payment. Y'all don't even know about this. Down payment assistance in this zip code.
Wait, is that not like, I thought that was a military thing, so it's not a military thing?
No, down payment assistance is for everybody. This is what you know how I would say thank God for Republicans. This is when you go thank God for Democrats. Look, California down payment assistance, closing cost assistance. This isn't for people hurting. This is for people who come to a class like this and learn about it. Shasta County, you familiar with that, Adonia? Because I know you are. Down payment assistance program.
So that's all states.
Look, yeah, man, who is eligible? And then look.
I'm great the property. Shasta County is kind of in the hills, going like you're going towards Nevada, and I'm not that far away. You created a monster. I'm getting ready to be meeting. I don't care if
Look
somebody
at that
likes
annual. Look at that annual. I'm disgusted at this moment.
Yeah, but look, if you make 63,000 and 4 people in your household, you can get down payment assistance, and the loan amount could be up to 40%.
Man,
if I ain't did nothing else, I taught today's class. Yeah, down payment assistance for everybody. Oh, help me! I'm disabled. Ooh, my knee. Ooh, my knee. Help me, people. My knee. Can I get $30,000? My knee hurt. What you talking about? I buy this through my VA loan. And y'all ready? I was like, man, how much can I get my VA loan for? And me and Tyrell couldn't figure out. So I was just like, what can I get? I got my VA loan pre-approved for $1 million.
Stop playing.
I started to go buy a mansion. but I figured I'd buy 4 plexes. Here's my plan. I want 36 4-plexes. Yeah, y'all ready? I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just telling you if you want to steal from Antonio, here's what Antonio's done. I'm getting ready to buy 6 4-plexes immediately before the end of the year is my plan. These 6 4-plexes are about to, what is that? It's 6 times 4, so 24. They are just going to be the nest egg, whatever you call it. They're
That's
just
right.
a
Nest
golden
egg.
nest egg. There you go. They're the golden parachute for what I want to do. What I want to do is I've been talking to my dad. He's in prison, and my dad is like, listen, he's up for parole, and every time he tells me about halfway houses, he sets this little bug in me, and that seed's been growing. So now I'm getting ready to buy a strip of land and put
out of government cash
and put 12 duplexes on that land in one area. So I'm buying 6 duplexes because I know what the government gonna do. They're gonna make me hurry up and wait. So while I gotta go through all that blah, blah, blah that they're gonna do, I don't have to do the inmates wrong and try to overcharge or this, because I want a certain type of halfway houses, and I could put 2 per room. So you effectively talking about 12 times 2 times 2. Well, 12 times 2 times 4 in one area. Because what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to go to the city, I'm gonna have to go to zoning. I'm gonna tell them this is what I want to do. Then I'm gonna have to pick the certain type of offender, is what they're gonna call it. And then of course somebody in District C is gonna say, no, we don't want that in our. And I'm like, well, I gotta put them on earth somewhere, lady. I can't put them in the sky. They gotta be on earth somewhere. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. But I'm big in prison ministry, and I know Antoine likes this because he does prison ministry. Okay, he does prison ministry. I planted a church inside of a prison. All right, you know what I'm saying? So I want to do 12 duplexes, plus go get 6. That's now 18. And I want to have the remainder and I'm gonna have all those 36 pay for my $40,000 a month mortgage. You're welcome. Oh, well, I didn't mean all 36. All 36 minus that 12. I'm sorry. All 36 minus the 12. The 12 is going to be self-autonomous because I want to have one of the best halfway houses because I have a heart for inmates. So I want them to have electronics and all sorts of stuff, right? So anyway, that's just me. Melissa, tell us the problem. Is she for the talk?
I'm here.
Dialogue, and then I'm gonna come back to what we're gonna do, and then we out of here. Go ahead, Melissa.
Okay. This is a pain in the rear end to do.
It is. This whole thing is.
I actually just forwarded you an email for conversation later.
Got you. Let me look at it right now while you're talking.
Okay, so to get the 33 million in the US, you have to have a AAA accredited bank. We're finding out all the AAA accredited banks that were AAA in 2000 are no longer AAA.
Exactly.
I just read a report that just came out first of the month, and I didn't know this before I sent Antonio on a wild goose chase because the report wasn't out yet. There are no AAA accredited banks in the United States at all.
That's right. So I sent her and Deanna a message yesterday. I was like, man, I'm having trouble finding a AAA bank, and can y'all help? And I had no idea. So that explains now why I couldn't find them.
The report wasn't out yet.
Yeah,
I was working on a report that was 6 months old.
And we're at the end of the fiscal year, so we got to also deal with this, October 30th, September 30th thing as well. So yeah, it's October 1st. Yeah. Absolutely.
So now we have to go to an international AAA accredited bank that will transfer into the US. this
and
Antonio,
work with that company.
and work
Antonio,
with that company.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
why don't you go to that Russian bank Trump used?
It may make a lot of sense. I had to look it up. I sure will. I will.
I forget the name of it. I think it starts with a D.
That might make sense. I'll look at that. It's a good idea.
It-
Everything's a good idea at this point.
Exactly. It's all about getting this money from this investor into the United States. And it's a pain in the rear end. Now you also need the collateral because you're working with an outside the US bank.
Here's the deal. Melissa will walk her way to billions of dollars with ease if she can get this money. The problem is the standard of banking is no longer in America. Y'all don't know that.
But why is that? What would have them lose their credit of being able to be that type of banking source, that AAA?
Because America is not trying to be the best bank. America is trying to be the most traded dollar.
Oh.
85% of this world trades in the US dollar.
Okay, that's a fact.
So when they say America is the most powerful country in the world, they're not talking about defense spending. They talking about the fact that China right now goes to college to learn business English, and in in elementary, learns English.
Wow. Okay. That's
Okay.
smart.
Part of the contract, Antonio has seen the contract for the loan. Part of it's in another language. I reached out to a friend that is from that area that should speak that language, and they don't speak that language because it wasn't taught to them growing up.
Right. So now me and Melissa have to, it's actually a blessing in disguise, because this is why I'm looking forward to, you coming to Vegas, right, Melissa? Because I got you all access.
I am. And my bags are actually halfway packed right now.
Good. Yeah, well, you're better than me because my bags are not packed at all. Not even close. Close. This is what I propose, and we can do it right here, because I wanted to talk to y'all yesterday, but yesterday was well spent. Yesterday was a very good, productive day. What we're going to have to do, well, I want to tell you what we're going to have to do, but you've kind of suggested it, and I'm accepted here on air. We're going to have to partner according to what you want to do and what you suggested. We're going to have to partner together.
That's what I suggested.
I know. I was slow to the suggestion.
Excuse me,
yes,
Antonio. It's Deutsche Bank Ltd. DEUTSCHE Bank Ltd. Offers domestic and foreign corporate clients a broad range of commercial banking services, and is one of the Russian's leading banks with foreign equity participation.
Thank you so much, sir. I do appreciate you. I love when you talk that. My buddy Will say that spicy talk is what Will is saying. He gonna hear me one day quoting him. I like when you talk that spice. I got to pull it up right now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to use. Okay, Melissa, I have an idea.
Give it to me. There's no bad ideas right now.
Well, last year I was getting ATS. I paid $25,000 to get ATS evaluated, but I stopped it. We're probably already $1 billion company. Here's my suggestion, and you can tweak it any way you want to. You get with Deanna. Is Deanna on? Deanna, are you here?
I seen her earlier. I don't think she's on right now, though.
Okay. Well, I see her name, but I know she's driving because Grace, call her, and let me see. You're gonna have to repeat this to her. Just tell I told you to say this. Email that company, because I gave them $25,000 and it's been in there for a year and a half, and I ain't even emailed them back, but they still owe me my money. You know what I'm saying? They owe me my money or my service. and I don't want my money. I want my service. $25,000 for whatever Cadillac, and this is one of the best companies in the world that just happened to be in Texas, which works out for me. And it's happened to be in Houston, which works out for us. Here's my suggestion. They need a bunch of that stuff. You know what, Phil? They need that. I sent them everything, and then they was like, "Oh my God, no, we need this," and it was too administrative, and I just threw up at it. They need the whole business financials, and this.
All the stuff that I excel at.
The stuff you excel at, exactly. The stuff you excel at. So I want you to do is I want you to go to Deanna, and today I want y'all have her email the guy, say, "Hey, Antonio's been out of the country because I have, and just so busy. He's finally giving us permission to send this to y'all. Okay, it's real simple. And then both of y'all work together and fill that out greatly. It's going to take about 12 weeks for the valuation to come back. They can't valuate me no less than, I forget what it was. They can't evaluate me no less than like 36 million because got that cash on hand. So you would have to, but with everything and the future projections and all the stuff, how? Then you partner the two, what you have plus what ATS has, and the valuation from ATS, you partner together, and then we start a new entity that is either under that entity or on it, whatever that may be. Okay. And then you tell that bank, here's what we got, here's what it is, and you set yourself up for it. Then we go to a AAA bank and they find us attractive now. We make deposits, and then from there, they like that AAA bank. And then boom. That's what we do. From there, and then you leverage ATS while you get everything you need. And then while in Vegas, we'll come up with a plan we'll come up with a 3-month plan, and then a 12-month plan, and then a 3-year plan, and a 5-year plan of what you want to accomplish and what I would like to accomplish in that time. And then we ask the bank, what answers to the test do y'all need? This is how I do my taxes to get y'all to understand it makes sense.
Antonio, before you move on.
Yes, sir.
Melissa, did you talk to Park National Bank?
I have not, no.
That's a $9.7 billion bank. They own 125 community banks in Ohio. I know the chairman and CEO. I can give him a call and tell him I've got somebody who's got a $33 million deal. They need a AAA bank. Are you interested? And do I give him your number? Or do you?
Yeah.
Do I?
It is a AAA bank.
Oh, Melissa.
My number would be great.
That's the only proper response.
Sir, check your private message, sir.
I'm looking at it right now. I just didn't want to interrupt Phil.
I'm gonna put it in the chat, man. I mean, everyone here should have my number anyways.
Yes, dear.
There you go.
Thank you, Bill.
There you go. And then what we'll do is
419-512-8612. Anything else I need to know? Because he will take my call. I've known him for years, the chairman and CEO. This is a bank where the chairman and CEO publish their home number, their cell phone number, and their direct line number. So that's the culture that they've created.
Awesome. I mean, Antonia has stepped in on and being the director on paper for me and helped me get all this organized.
What he may do is just tell me, he may give me a name that I'll call you and have you contact the person that he'll tell me to talk to.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hang up now and try to find him. Is that okay? If I
That is perfectly okay, sir.
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
Perfectly
So,
okay.
I may have some good news by the time you guys finish your call.
There you go.
I like good news. I love
this
I
is
love
where y'all
Wednesdays.
clap and shout and praise.
And figure out how do you compensate me for this connection.
Oh, I've already figured it out. I've already figured it out.
Right. God is good.
God is good. That's the first thing I thought about was, it feels sure looking like a consultant fee on this. So the first thing I thought about, because I see it on the paperwork. Sure did.
All right, kids.
All right. Thank you so much. Come on, y'all clap for all that. That's group economics.
All right now.
Let's see.
Come on with the come on.
See how debt is good. Now, first, wait. See, let me just say this here before. Anton answers yes. Let me finish it up first. I mean, I keep saying Anton because I know an Anton. I know an Anton is spelling your name the same way you spell it. I don't know where you can. I don't want to do that. Somebody, where's Jerome? Jerome, get in here and say, folks, I don't know where y'all gonna find another group like this because I can't say it. It ain't gonna come right coming from me. Go
Hello.
Ahead. All right, go ahead.
Hello.
God dog it.
No, I think it's amazing that in the process things come together. I fell asleep. I'm on the new computer. Okay.
Oh, good.
I'm on the new computer. So I'm still trying to figure stuff out. So, yay!
That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I see it. We take good notes for y'all, right? We make sure we lay it all out. We share our screen. Like, I don't know too many people that's gonna put their credit score on the screen. I don't know too many people gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care because I ain't got nothing to hide. Listen, I'm too real. You understand, Janet? I am too real. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Bishop.
Yes, sir.
That's why the heavens are open to you.
Amen.
Because you are open. Because you are open.
What?
Come on. I'm not gonna preach for us. I'm not gonna preach, but you are open. So when you are open and you're transparent and people can receive, that's how they can get open. That's how they can get the heavens come down. See, a lot of times people are saying, I'm waiting to get to heaven to get my blessing. But your blessings is here right on earth.
That is true.
That was a grown man talking. I'm not even finna say nothing. Thank you so much, sir. I receive it. The Lord your God told me, shut up and listen.
It's just, and by the way, thanks. My headphones are awesome. I love them.
Oh yeah.
I got my headphones in. And speaking of business, I got my answer from Sister Dolores, but a business answer for you. So right now we know what they are on Amazon, right? Mm-hmm. So when I go to this event, should I sell them for that same price, or should I go 20, or how?
You can get away with selling these things for $30. We're not making any money. They actually cost $45 retail. Now, if you sell $30, what we're doing is instead of me spending Facebook ads or eBay ads, something like that, I'm using the headphones as ads. Yeah, I get it. I'm turning the marketing budget into something tangible. It's like saying I got a car wash, a free pound of profit. Well, yeah, hold on, that's not because everybody not from the South. I'm sorry. That translation doesn't translate well. Let's see. Yeah, everybody not from the South. I was like, crawfish, y'all eat snails? I'm sorry. I guess I would say free sweet potato pie or pecan pie with every car wash, freshly baked. I'm paying for the sweet potato, but the truth is it has more bang for my buck than sending out ad money, because who don't want a sweet potato pie during Thanksgiving? Who don't want a pecan pie made by your grandmother for Thanksgiving? Law gonna look at that and be like, well, I mean, it's kind of vegan. I might just give me a little taste. You know,
baby, I make mine vegan either way. I have.
You see what I'm saying? There ain't no animal products in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and. So I'm just exchanging the marketing for the headphones. That's why our stores ranked high and so many positive reviews, because it's a steal. It was either spend $2,000 to rank it up with no reviews, or spend $2,000 to create customer loyalty, people who gonna keep us at the top of their minds. So you can do the same thing. Yeah. But we're selling it way too cheap. We're selling at least $10, at least $15 too cheap. At least. There you go. Good question. Let me get, I think that's
Thank you, sir.
Tawala? Oh, you're very welcome. Yes, Tawala. Go ahead, Tawala. Then I'll make sure I come
Antonio,
back.
I sent you some information.
You know I see it. You ain't missing me, bro.
Antonio, I wanted to let everybody in the group know that you have 2 ex-students that are doing so well because of things you taught them in business, that they're soon to be, their products are going to be sold in IV soon.
Wow.
Yeah, so see, a lot of things that you taught people, they might get mad at you and stuff and might leave, but they're taking their knowledge and they're doing really good. I mean, we're going to see a lot of people stuff coming out there. They went on and they're doing really good. We're going to see some members salsa, and then you're about to see some of my products also out of there, because I'm doing pins and things like that. So you're doing really good. Okay,
I appreciate it. No, thank you. Yeah, so much.
Woo!
Yeah. Some people leave because that's what they're supposed to do. Some people leave because they get mad, but it is what it is. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. Like,
or people like me leave and start listening from the background without just participating.
Absolutely. And that's all. CEOs get to be CEOs. Y'all don't bother me one bit for sure. So I'm very pleased with all of y'all. We're going to Vegas 15th through the 19th, Mr. Antoine. And if you can get there, well, I don't know. Let me ask you if you're available. I can get you all access pass. I got to get it done, but that's when we're going.
I have an answer for you today.
Okay, let me know, and then Deanna, you'll know what to do. Okay, good.
Yes,
good. Yeah, it pays to be blessed.
Where y'all going, Palladium?
No, we actually stay at the MGM Grand. We actually stay at the MGM.
Oh, okay.
The conference is in the MGM Grand.
Oh, all right.
Actually staying in the conference. Yeah, that's something I started doing a while back. I realized, and I think, hey, can you see if someone has does anybody have a laptop? You know what? I have Jerome convicted me. Remind me to come back, Deanna, to computer. And I forget what I was going to do. So, but just remind me to come back to computer. My goal for y'all is to get the very best solid information and go on out there and do it.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Can I say something before you?
Yes, sir. Oh, hold on, my bad. Jerome, I muted you and I meant to mute me. I'm sorry. Unmute yourself. And then.
Am I unmuted now?
Yes, you are.
Okay. When I picked the computer up yesterday, I put it in the front seat of the car, called my niece, said, where you at? She says, home. I says, I got to come by and see you. I got to talk to you about something very, very important, because you convicted me yesterday and Anthony and Phil and you guys and my military guy. Yeah, really, really did. So I drove by. She had to go to an appointment, and the computer was sitting on the seat. I took a picture with her and the computer, and I said to her, "So you see this right here?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "It's a brand new computer. It's worth almost $2,000." She said, "What?" I said, "It ain't for you." Oh, did I do that? Okay, I did that. And then I said to her, the reason why I had to show this to you is because this is what happens to you when you're a man of your word and a woman of your word, and you do what you need to do to make a difference in other people's lives. I did not ask for this. This was given to me. And I wanted you to see it because God wanted you to see the physical manifestation, the harvest of what will come to you when you do the right thing and you're striving to make a difference in other people's lives. So I wanted you to see this. I said, now check this out. She said, okay. I said, we're going to talk about this later, but not right now, because she had to go to an appointment. So you guys convicted me that I needed to talk to her seriously, but I wanted her to see the evidence before I took it home. So I just wanted to share that. And
No, you should.
Thank you guys for convicting me yesterday, because she and I got to have one of those come to Jesus meetings. And we really haven't had it yet. So I need my money.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Melissa, he's in a meeting right now. He'll call me when he gets out of it. I talked to his executive assistant. What else can I tell him? And as simple as possible. The goal is we want somebody from his bank to contact you. What else can I say to increase the chances of that happening? Other than it's a $33 million home, they were looking for a bank that has a AAA rating. They couldn't find one. They checked on you. They found out that you're one. Who do you want her to call and talk to?
Well, I need to talk to someone, obviously.
Yeah, but anything else I can say other than that? I mean, I'll be happy saying that. That's fine for me. But I was saying, if he asks me a question, I don't know.
Yeah, like what is it's manufacturing? You know, like this is where you present manufacturing, what you're doing, all this stuff like that. He'll simplify it.
Yeah, it's manufacturing books and magazines that is mostly cost effective and working with government contracts for print work.
Okay. And you're familiar with Central Ohio?
Yeah, I am.
I noticed your phone number. Where's your phone number? 419.
That phone number is in Richland County. I've had it since my divorce. I just kept it.
Oh, in Richland County?
Yes.
Where in Richland?
Lucas, little.
Oh, okay, sure. No, I know Lucas.
Yeah,
so I saw 60 banks in 15 days once in Ohio.
Wow.
Calling on them, seeing if they wanted to let us handle their stock.
Yeah.
So I've been around Ohio. So okay, yeah, that's all I need to know. The less that I tell them, the better. The goal is to get somebody to contact you.
Right.
That's the goal.
I have two numbers. I have that number and my Reno number. I'm like, if you're doing something in Ohio, you might as well have this number.
No, I like it. 419-512-8612.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're a manufacturing and print company.
Print. Yeah, everything's in print.
Because you can print when you own the manufacturing, you can print anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You don't want to say necessarily say print magazines because that's going to go out of style fast. But you can print anything. You can print the
mailers,
paper,
anything that goes in the mail, anything that's on paper.
Any advertisements. You can print the MSRP suggestion on the side of cars in the car lot.
So is part of the loan going towards the construction or buying a new?
It's buying the equipment. It's leasing the building.
Yeah, they lease. Okay,
because yeah, and yeah, have to lease the building at least for the first 5 years, and we'll have the capital to build a building.
Cool.
The less I tell them, the better.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, kids.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Phil.
Phil's dropping nuggets, y'all. You need to. It's positioning. Phil is using his connection, positioning you and you are going to know what to say directly. Yeah. Manufacturing and printing, controlling human resources, communications, and manufacturing, because that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's not Phil's not saying that. You know how to present your own company.
Yeah. Melissa, pronounce your last name.
Rooshchalk. Roos like rooster, chalk like chalkboard.
Rooshchalk.
That's close enough.
Okay, cool beans.
I've been called anything under the sun with the last name, so I really don't care.
Fair enough. Rooshchalk. Like Rooshchalk. I say Rooshsack, so I've been wrong for a long time.
It's okay. I know what you mean, so it's fine.
I've been wrong for a long time.
That sounds like a good wine.
It does. It does. It does. I posted, here is the conference that we're going to right here. And you can actually attend it for free, but you have to qualify. And, you know, I don't know who here qualifies. Law may qualify, but I don't know who here. It's 16th to the 18th at MGM Grand in Las Vegas. It's Artificial Intelligence Conference. Visa, Tesla, Bank of America, everybody's going to be there. It's a huge conference, obviously, and it's artificial intelligence focused, industry specific, and then crazy, all that stuff like that. You can get you a standard pass, but you have to qualify for these three things. You have to have 250 employees, work in senior level position and technical role, and then not having a sales interest. You know, so
have you talked to our Uber driver there in Vegas?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. We go
just checking.
We definitely meeting with him for sure. His birthday's the next day too, on the 19th.
All right.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And then here's
make sure you hang out with Jerry, Antonio.
That's what he's talking about.
I was out there. We had a good time.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. We've been in touch pretty frequently. And then here is there's an agenda on here somewhere now. All right, here, full agenda. Here is the agenda. This is nerd stuff now. Right, this is nerd stuff. Is your kickoff cocktail, and then commercializing artificial intelligence, and then accelerating successful AI transformations. You know, you get it. You can read it yourself, but AWS. This is me. And we got a bunch of these I got to go to. And all these AI conferences are in Vegas too, by the way, y'all. It's a bunch of, but cognitive automation and medicine, you know, all sorts of stuff. And the reason we're doing this is because, and not Antonio, ATS is an artificial intelligence driven company. Y'all don't necessarily know it, but it is. It very much so is. And you're going to start seeing all of that here before this year is over. Apps, stuff like that.
Are you one of the speakers, Bishop?
I wish. No.
Okay.
I need more coaching. No, I'm big enough to attend, big enough to learn, big enough to have a name there, but I haven't accomplished enough in artificial intelligence to be a speaker yet. Hold my beer. Give it about a year.
Give it about a year or two.
Give me about a year. Yeah, stuff I got going on. Give me about a year, you know. Yeah, give me about a year for sure. You know, so stuff like that. I have a computer. I bought it for Christmas, and it's never been used. Well, I think it's been opened once. It's a Windows computer. It's fantastic. I don't even know what it's. I don't even know what it is anymore. I just know it's fantastic. But it wasn't needed. I bought 1.2 extra. It wasn't needed when I was getting the kids artificial intelligence. And programming and all that stuff. And I just brought 1.2 extra. And I bought the Windows on purpose to test, because everything, like, I think we've got 12 Apple devices. They're all the whole house is Apple, the whole house, and it's one Windows just sitting there. It's just like a stepchild. It's just sitting there, one Windows. But it's a tower. This whole screen it's fantastic. And I had bought it for the middle child because I bought two PCs. It's two PCs because they're gamers, and you don't game on an Apple. That's disgusting. You don't game on an
How
Apple.
dare thou?
Exactly, right? You don't game on it. It's PC master race, not Apple. You don't game on an Apple. The Apple's not for gaming. If you're a gamer and you have a Mac, you are not a gamer. You game on PCs. So they wanted PCs. Well, when it came in, I was real slick. Like, I bought the PC, and one of them was all pretty with the see-through translucent lights and stuff, and the other one was supposed to be pretty, but it didn't look like that one. So the oldest got the state-of-the-art PC. In the middle, his younger brother got the one that looked like it was for me. And I don't want no middle child syndrome around here. You understand? So I was like, let me just, don't worry about that. And the next day, they laptops their PCs look the same now. You understand? I was trying to have them individualized, but when I looked and I said, "Oh, one is clearly better than the other," I knew better. And this computer, which is a good computer, it's like $1,000 computer, and it's made for PC gaming, so you can do anything. That means it has a powerful processor, because that's what I had to buy. It's sitting here now. Somebody just messaged me, so that's why I'm bringing it up. And when I see, and when Jerome said, "Oh man," he called me and said, "Somebody give me a computer," I was like, "Oh yes." Boom. When I hung up, the guy was like, "Fool." That's how God talked to me. I'm saying, "You got a computer." This computer has been sitting in a box since December 23rd, because it came early. You understand what I'm saying? Since December 23rd last year. It got cut on, installed, and cut off. It's cut off. And I was supposed to take it back to Amazon because that's the right thing to do. The problem is, it's too administrative for me to be getting boxes, getting the tape I needed to do, and then putting it in there. I had to go take it to the delivery center. Janice, I don't do that. I don't even drive, Janice, and I'm not doing none of that stuff, okay? I'm not doing that. So I have a $1,000 computer that Grace or Deanna will mail off to anybody who needs, because it won't be me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not gonna be me. Ain't no sense to be fooling out, you know what I'm saying, shucking and jiving. I'm not doing it. Okay, go ahead, Phil.
If you were ready to say, to make a long story short, it's too late.
It's too late to make a long story short. So if you need a computer, now if you need a laptop, that's different. And somebody did message me first. That's what made me bring it up. So okay, I see the same person in private message. Is that what you need, private messenger, who messaged me first? Did you answer me in private message? Because you may need a laptop. Which one do you need? And then I'll see if you don't need it, it'll go to Shelly, since she just said one. If not, then since you messaged first, I'll give it to you and we'll work out something else. So you don't have one at all. All right, got you. That's okay. I know who you are. Don't worry about it. All right. Okay. So it's going to the person who we'll figure out a way to, okay, got it. All right. They don't have anything at all. Understood. And since you're in this industry, I completely understand. Congratulations. Renee, you got your computer on the way. Y'all clap for her. Come on, y'all. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Renee. She don't have anything and she's a writer. That makes sense.
I got a tablet. That's it.
All right. Then. That makes sense. So this clearly went to the right person. We will ship this out within 24 hours.
Do I need to send you my T5 so I can get all my goodies? You thought I forgot about that. I ain't forget nothing.
If you send it to me, I got you. Yeah, if you can do Finger Hut for sure. I mean, your interest be if you can spread it out, I mean, that works. So congratulations to you, Renee. We'll make sure that you.
Thank you. I appreciate it because I was like, oh, yes,
Renee,
sir.
do you have a printer?
I don't. I need one. Yeah.
Well, we'll just put that out in the group.
Yes, I need a printer as well, everyone. If anyone knows of one,
Send me
I would
your
greatly.
number. I got a brand new printer sitting here. I'll box it up.
Boom.
You better get these blessings, Renee.
Thank you, Ms. Melissa. I'm putting my number in the chat.
Come on, y'all clap for that. Come on. That's good. That's good.
Talk about group economics, man.
That's how we. That's how
Thanks,
we do
fam.
it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. So congratulations to all of you. Last thing, we're gonna do. Deanna, can you remind me of the 4 things I told you I want to talk about for all the real estate and credit stuff? Can you? I've already gave a good explanation, so you can just remind us what it is.
Gotcha. You wanted to discuss with them. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up my notes right here. Okay. So you wanted to discuss with them running numbers on apartment complexes.
Yep.
You also wanted to teach them about increasing their credit scores.
Yep.
You wanted to teach them how to get approved for any loan.
Okay, I did bring that up.
And
I think that was about 30 unit apartment complex, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's running the numbers for a 30 unit apartment.
Oh, so a step-by-step guide to buy the fourplex then is what it was.
Yes.
That's what it was. Okay. So over the next week, this week and probably next, you're gonna learn step-by-step guide for apartment, 4-unit apartment complex. You're going to learn how to run numbers on a 30-unit apartment complex. And you're going to have a big focus on credit, which typically I don't do, but you need it. Because the goal is for you to buy apartment complexes with me, but at some point you have to be me. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the point. The point is not to make you sheep, but to make you shepherds. That's the point.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no intentions on keeping y'all customers, partners. So that's the line there. Grace, I need 6 minutes after Prophet Jerry goes. 6 minutes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Prophet Jerry.
Just want to remind everyone, those that are new and old, not old as in age, but old as in group economics and being here. We will be on Pain 2020.
Yes, thank you.
At 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, and 3 p.m. No, sorry, let me do that over. 6 Eastern, 5 Central, and 3 Pacific.
There you
And
go.
Grace or Pinky, can you put out the link that they can get on, that they can save that link and they can get on, they can exercise with us?
Yeah, it's on the Assembly of Wanderers page. Everything about my future is Assembly of Wanderers. So that's just the new. It's not a church. It's just new government that we're building that has people from all walks of life, and Assembly of Wanderers is over there. On the phone with the school. Okay, good. She's on the phone with the school. Got it. All right, so Deanna's on the phone with the school. And then Grace, 6 minutes now. I want you all to be the very best. I also don't want you to be selfish because I'm watching. That means abundance is meant to be shared. So if you love somebody and y'all see all this good stuff happening, invite them here. I'm not saying this for growth purposes, because if that was the case, I'd be charging y'all. Well, since I ain't charging you, you can kind of trust. I just want you I want you, oh, you're on the phone with your school, TSU, okay. I want you to qualify for your blessings. Here's the deal. Shelley said, I love group economics. I'm so grateful. I'm glad you do. If you receive something, this is what I told my dad yesterday. My dad, we've been in prison, and I'm sending him money every week or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty much every week. And we sent him 37 books, seminary books, all scholarly approved. Yep, and y'all helped. Remember, y'all helped. Well, we got 37 more to send. And I told y'all, whatever y'all do, I was gonna match. I literally said that. And I think y'all bought 2 really good commentaries, 5. Y'all bought like 11 books, but they were $300 a piece. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. You know, these seminary books are expensive. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. They up there. And because of that, he got moved. He was already doing well, but now he got moved to the faith-based dorms. And I was trying I was telling him, he's already preaching and stuff. He's been doing that. And I was telling him, I need you to actually, Deanna, what have I been teaching him? Because you're with me each time. This is important because I want y'all to get this. And if Grace, forget that 6 minutes. I want to push this real quick.
It's been a few different things
It's only one thing I care about that I've been teaching both of you.
Abundance.
There you go. There it is. I've been saying, look, Dad, I'm gonna need you to catch this abundance. I need y'all to hear me. I need y'all to catch this abundance because you can still have abundance in prison. Abundance has no rules. God is everywhere. This is what I'm telling you. Am I lying down? I sit. We talk. He's
You're
weird.
not lying every time.
He considers this is his words, and it makes me uncomfortable every time. But just so you can understand how I'm talking to him this way, he considers me I can't remember which one it is. His leader first, his pastor second, and then his son. This is his words. And we sent him 37 books. I even helped y'all go in there. I told y'all if anybody wants to donate, you can, right? Y'all remember that there. That was like 2 months ago or something. And then it happened. He called me yesterday. And he was jumping for joy over the phone about how he's got all this favor. And so I told Tempest and I told Deanna, I was like, look, us activating abundance for him is now teaching him about abundance. Now he's activating it for himself. See how you use the light? And then he called me happy, shouting. And I said, I let him finish. And I went, Dad, I've been waiting on this phone call. Well, I said, something else I want you to do. I got 37 more books for you. But this time I don't want you to keep them. This time, since you've been transferred to the faith-based dorms, you understand? Since you've been transferred to the faith-based dorms, what I want you to do is I want you, that same jumper for joy you're doing, we're going to send you 37 more books, and I need you to pass them out however you do it. I don't want to tell you the method. I don't want to tell you how to do it. I just want you to know that there are going to be people in there competing for attention. But when you are in abundance, attention just follows you. Antoine, it's just me and you, my man. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But I wanted him to understand now that you've received, it's your reasonable service to match what we've given you and pass it out to everybody else. Now I'm talking about y'all. If you think for 1 second, this ain't no $1,000 a month group, you just not really paying attention.
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
I just got off the phone with Dave Trotman. He's going to call her.
All right. Come on. Y'all clap for that. Come on.
Thank you, Phil.
Yeah. See it? And that proves my closing statement here. Phil jumped right in at the right time and grabbed the phone. Proves my statement. That what I was just telling you about my dad in abundance, now how you got to pass out 37 more books, but this time to the inmates, to his colleagues. Same for you. This is absolutely a group you should be paying $1,000 a month into. This one thing. I'm not telling you to. I'm never going to do that. Don't get it twisted. I have no intentions. It's never going to happen. But now you got to go find somebody to bless. Because every last one of y'all know somebody who should be here. And your life will get better once it's easier to work with the people influencing your life. Things just get better when you ain't got to deal with knuckleheads. Things are better when everybody around you is wealthy. Now, we're getting ready to do nothing but apartment complexes. We're getting ready to go through the numbers. We pay $44,000 to just learn, not to even get the numbers, not to present them, just to do them for ourselves. I'm going to teach you more than that. It's your reasonable service to invite somebody you love. Is that fair? Go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, the number you get it would be 740, just so you can recognize it. 403-9051.
740. Say that one more time, please.
Sure. 740-403-9051.
Thank you. I'm going to put that on my phone.
And he should be calling you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let's hope we work this out. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Well, it'd be wonderful because this 30 million means I can go IPO, which means then we'll be closing those stocks that are available right now.
Right, cool. But you can better believe I done already made a few millionaires off of what you're doing in my head in the last 10 minutes.
Not before me, you didn't.
As soon as this call happened, I didn't already advise you. Listen, child, you finna be so good. Don't even worry about it. I already know field role. I already know how it's gonna sit. I already know how it's gonna reach the community. I even got the whole campaign of how you gonna give back to the community. And you know,
I figured you had that all figured out within
I got it all
30
in my
seconds.
head. The whole left side of my brain been thinking while I've been talking to y'all.
I knew you were doing that.
Oh yeah. Because remember, y'all, the goal is to turn the 33 million into 37 million passive income. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's it. Y'all love one another, but make sure you bring other people. This is not about growth because I ain't charging you. This is about if I'm a benefit by I'm just trying to find a few more Brendas and a few more Janices. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I need. I don't need everybody. I just need an air swarm. You understand what I'm saying? Just give me 5 of them. I'm good. But bring people, because you will not be blessed if you don't first give. Now you can either give money or you can give an invitation. That's up to you. But make sure you understand the ways of life. And the ways of life is, Phil says it best, the universe abhors a vacuum. If you just take, you're just not going to be blessed. We will see y'all for All Things Tech. If you're in let me tell you what everybody in All Things Tech is. This is probably why you want to be in All Things Tech. If you're in All Things Tech, who remembers what we're doing in All Things Tech? Where's Amanda and Anthony? It's top secret, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
And I got my stuff all ready. I know which one I want.
I taught them how to clone certain billion-dollar companies. And hopefully by the end of this year, they're all going to have a software as a service that's already popular. That's powerful. They're going to have a tech company and an app, and they're going to build it with me one by one. So if you're not in All Things, how much is All Things Tech, Grace? I don't even know.
$24.99 a month.
And do I have anything in this company? See, a lot of these new people don't know. Do I have anything in this company that costs $24.99?
No.
So what happens in $24.99, Grace?
It goes to Mr. Phil, Miss Susan, or myself.
Or Grace. If you ever hear something say $24.99, it's group economics. I'm literally doing this for free because there's nothing in ATS that costs $24.99. That literally means $24.99 a month. You're helping me create nest eggs and salaries for people who have trusted me the longest.
And it's worth 100 times that.
Oh yeah, this is yes. If I was to charge for All Things Tech, it would be $40,000 one-time fee.
Easy.
It absolutely would.
Easy, and that's still cheap.
That's still cheap. That's still cheap. They're gonna walk away. So one of them picked Spotify, so somebody's gonna build their own Spotify. Is there a link for this? Yes, there's a link for it. The link is 409-457-6304. Put your number out there, Grace.
Oh, it's gonna be crowded today, I guess.
Yes, 409. This is top of the notch people now. We like it over there. 409-457-6304. Text Grace directly. She'll put you in. I take no money from 95% of ATS. None. God has been good to me, Antoine. I'm returning the favor. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better, you can dominate. We'll see y'all at 10:30. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Love you, everybody.